So Dave Shan, shout out to Dave Shan.
Shout out to Dave.
So he had a situation that kind of went viral where I don't know if it was staged or not, but it still brung up a good talking point topic. He went out to dinner. It was his co-host's birthday, I believe. And shout out to Donnie. And so his co-host, obviously, they have a relationship, a working relationship. His wife was there. They have a relationship. They're married. But there was other like 4 or 5 women there, I guess, who were friends of the co-host.
Okay.
Or, just acquaintances at the table.
Okay.
So when the bill came, he asked for the bill for his wife, himself, and his co-host.
Okay.
And said that those are the 3 people that he's paying for. And the other 5 are on their own. And I guess they felt the way about it because they were saying that, since he's a man, he was the only man there, he should have covered the bill for the whole table. So
entitlement get a lot of people eliminated.
For sure.
Yeah.
So this goes back to a broader question of who do you pay for in social settings? Even other people's kids, right? You take somebody else's kids. Is it your responsibility? Like if you're the dad that's bringing your son to a bowling alley, right? And then there's like 4 other kids that come. Should their parents give them money, or since they're with you and you're the only adult, are you responsible to pay for the whole circle? So this is a broad range conversation. What do you think about that?
I think everyone should come with their own money. I don't think no one should be entitled to have to pay. Now, if I offer, that's one thing, but don't come to the table, bring nothing to the table, and then be like, "Hey, pay." I don't agree with that. Entitlement is like the quickest way for me to like get somebody out of my life. Whether it's personal, business, dating, like I'm happy to share resources, but if it's like a mandated thing, or if your kids come and I like your kids, I'll pay. But don't make it where they don't have any money at all. I think that's unfair. Like my grandmother was telling me, like, don't leave the house unless you can pay for your own. So I don't think any adult should be leaving the house, like, without being able to pay for a salad or cheeseburger, whatever the hell else they're eating.
Yeah, I just feel like it's one of these things that I am a very generous person, but nobody wants to feel like they're getting taken advantage of.
Absolutely.
So it's not, if it was your party that you threw for your wife, right? Like if Dave Shan threw a birthday party for his wife and said, invite your friends, then I think it would be in poor taste to make the friends pay if you threw a party for your wife.
Yeah.
But if you're just attending the party for somebody else and you're just a guest like everybody else is a guest.
Yeah, you shouldn't have picked up the whole tab.
And why would you just automatically assume that he's going to pay?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So I feel like that's a total wrong way to go about it. Now, like I said, if you with your girl and she's with some friends and y'all at the bar, y'all taking shots or y'all go out to eat, I'm not a fan of splitting the bill. I'm not going to say, like, I need $30 from you, $40 from you, but I'm the quarterback in this situation.
Yeah.
Or I'm, it's a vibe where it's curated properly. But
how many times you doing that, though?
How many times I'm doing what?
Let's say you and your girl go out, she bring her friends. Is there a limit before you like, no, we're not doing that no more?
Well, I mean, you shouldn't be bringing your friends to every single date, right? This isn't like a community festival where...
Could be. Out the fire festival.
Then that's another red flag.
Yeah.
Like, why are you bringing your friends every single time?
Yeah.
We could catch a vibe. You might run into somebody or we going out. But if it's a group setting every single time, then are we all in a relationship?
Could be.
It
can turn into that.
That's what I'm saying. Right?
Yeah, after a while.
Right? Like realistically, like you know what I'm saying, if I'm doing this on a continuous basis and it's the same people over and over again, well, those are sister wives.
Gotcha.
Right?
Not a bad investment.
I'm just
saying.
I'm just saying, right?
Yeah, I agree.
So, and as far as the kids thing, I personally feel like if you take your kid out and other kids are with you, then you should pay for the other kids. But I also think that it's the parents shouldn't just automatically assume that.
Yeah.
They should ask you, like, hey, does he need some money? Or they should just give the kid money in general.
Yeah.
But I think that, once again, the entitlement aspect of it. You shouldn't automatically assume, I'm gonna send my kid with you. Like, it's not my kid, respectfully. But he's with my kid, so I'm gonna take care of it.
Yeah.
But don't just automatically assume that yo, he's with you now. You're his guardian for the day.
How do you stop people from being entitled? Even the conversation we was having in Ghana, like, friend needs money. Hey, can I borrow 10 grand? What was the number Mike said? 30 grand he gave out? Never got it back. Like, we was having a conversation like, what? You don't try to give the money back? Or people will come, well, you got it. I'm like, I got it from not giving it.
I got it from not giving.
Like,
I mean, you stop entitlement by pulling the rug, right? Like at some point in time, once you stop giving,
yeah,
then they're not even able to be entitled anymore.
yeah.
Right? So I feel like but you have to, how you start is how you finish. So it's important not to start on the path of entitlement. Like when you start giving people money, when you start rewarding people for things that they don't need to be rewarded for, you start going down a very dangerous path. And before you know it, you end up, in those type of situations. So for me personally, it's nipping it in the butt early.
Yeah.
As soon as I sense something weird, it's like, I'm good. I'm good. I'll just disappear from the situation. You don't even have to worry about asking me for nothing because you're not even gonna have an opportunity to ask me for nothing.
So you ghosting?
Ghosting.
All right, let me take notes.
I'm ghosting. I'm ghosting like James St. Patrick, man. I'm ghosting.
Go ghost. Okay.
The ghost is the easiest way to go because it's like you don't want to have.
There's nothing wrong with ghosting.
Listen, nobody wants to have awkward conversations. Nobody, like, even if you're breaking up with somebody, right? Like,
you ghosting on the breakup?
Yeah.
No call, no text, nothing?
Well, it's one of these things. What am I gonna say? Right? And be honest with you, nobody wants to have an awkward conversation.
True.
Right? Like, is it right? No.
Yeah.
But
is ghosting and blocking the same thing?
No, I'm not gonna block you. Block is you have to do something to violate to get blocked. But ghost is just stop calling, stop texting,
leave them on red.
Don't reply, leave it on red, make it obvious. Because it's just awkward, bro.
Yeah.
Like if we're in a relationship, I gotta call you to say, look, I think you're a great person, but I just at this point in time, I'm gonna need some space.
Then they get in that cry bag. Oh my God, that's the worst. Yeah, it's tough.
Is it the right thing to do? Probably not. But I have to also prioritize my mental stability.
Health? Yeah.
I gotta prioritize my mental stability at all costs. I gotta protect my mental.
You good, yo.
I got to.
The media training you've been through, oh my God.
You gotta
my mental health, baby.
For my mental health, I gotta ghost you.
Gotta ghost you.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm taking notes.
I truly am.
Yeah. You don't post them and ghost them? You a bad boy. Oh my God.
Ghost them.
My God. You tough. My God. What we doing?
This is for entertainment purposes only, ladies and gentlemen. This is not to
I was the ghost, right? You post and ghost.
This is not to be taken. This is not to be taken seriously.
Mm-hmm.
This is for entertainment purposes only, ladies and gentlemen.